What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com. This is Mike, and these are the Moore League track finals here in 2011. The gun's going off, so we're going to get it moving and keep it moving, since this is a track highlight after all. Here's a look at what they're competing for. We go first to the high jump. Compton jumping with Poly's Alexis Dalton won on the girls' side, and Dion Bray Norris won for Milliken on the boys'. Wilson girls swept the pole vault 1-2-3. Lucy Fan won with a 10-foot jump, and Torin Ng won for Milliken on the boys' side. You're going to get a look at Garyon Manning's third-place long jump for Wilson, but Norris won for Milliken on the boys' side, and Tracy Hicks won for Poly on the girls' side. In the triple jump, Norris for Milliken again with a 45-foot 3-inch jump, and Malia Cox for Poly with a 39-foot 4-inch jump. Now, we get to some of the races. Poly's girls 4x100 relay is the top high school 4x1 in the nation, so you would expect them to handle their business here at home at Vets, and that's exactly what they did, as Charisma Laide, Malia Cox, Tracy Hicks, and of course Coco Ndipikbor ran a 45.78. You see the stretch they've opened up over their competitors there, and this is Ndipikbor on the back stretch. Quite a gap between she and Wilson. Wilson and Lakewood coming in second and third, but a nice start to the day for Poly on the track. We go to the football relay. Since pretty much everyone in the boys 4x1 is a receiver or a defensive back, that was certainly the case for first place Poly. Austin Gunter, the young one, and then of course Richie Smith, Cameron Jackson, and Cameron White. Those are all big football names that you've probably heard on this site plenty of times before. These guys get around the track in 42.23. You're going to see Cameron White take the baton and just launch right here. But keep your eye on the back here as the Lakewood relay team runs down Wilson just in the closing seconds of this. Great finish for second and third there. In the girls 1600 meter, another site you're probably pretty familiar with on this our videos, Dynasty Gamage dominating a distance race here in Long Beach. Poly's best female distance runner of all time wins the 1600 in 5:08.19. It's actually a Poly sweep 1-2-3. They take all the podium spots. Ariel Stevenson and Rebecca Orawu backed up Gamage. In the boys 1600, it's another podium sweep. You're going to see Miles Andrews starts in front, Chris Penn takes the lead, and then Andrews finishes in 4:15.28, backed up by teammates Chris Hall and Chris Penn. In the girls 100 high hurdles, a 1-5 sweep for Poly led by Malia Cox's 13.74. On the boys' side, we finally get someone other than a jackrabbit crossing the finish line first. Jalon Davis crosses in 15.17. Wonderful performance from the Jaguar to give his team their only varsity race win of the day. Great performance by him. In the shot put, Milliken's Cody Robeson leads a 1-2-3 sweep for the Rams and also wins the discus. Larisha Fields wins the girls shot put and girls discus for Lakewood. We go to the girls 400 meter where it's 1-2-3 Poly once again. Coco Ndipikbor, as you'd expect out in front, she's going to win this in 54.75, just striding away from her teammate Asia Walker down the backstretch of this race. The boys, however, not so much with the striding away from your teammate. Shaq Howard, who is a wonderful 400-meter runner, really come into his own this season. He takes a lead, and it looks here on the backstretch like he is just going to cruise to victory here. But watch Cameron White track him down. That's Nathaniel Simon from Lakewood back there chasing the two of them. But White absolutely going for first place, trying to overtake his teammate, and just 0.06 of a second short of managing to pull back. See a little love between the teammates there. Wonderful finish. Best finish of the day, 0.06 of a second. In the girls 100, a lot of great sprinters here. This is Charisma Laide and from Poly and Latroya Franklin from Jordan battling for first place here. Laide from Poly is going to cross in 12.09 to 12.26 from Franklin. This is Richie Smith's race, and it will be his race again next year, the boys 100 meter. Look at the lead he's built as he's passed the camera. Throw him a ball, and that's a touchdown right there. Austin Gunter from Poly takes second place. In the 800 meter, Dynasty Gamage won the girls' race with a time of 2:16.47. Poly swept the girls' race 1-4. They sweep the boys' race 1-3. Miles Andrews is going to lead that sweep with a 1:52.10, backed up by Chris Hall. To the low hurdles we go. Malia Cox leading a Poly 1-4 sweep. She finishes in a time of 43 flat, She's followed by her teammate Kimber Payne. So we go to the boys 300 hurdles, where calling the Monopoly Buster, Alex Castro from Milliken, going to try and flip the script on these track rabbits. He wins this race with a time of 39.63. Brandon Bagley from Compton is going to take second place, but a wonderful race by Castro to give a first place medal to someone other than Polly. Coco Ndipigbor, faster than a speeding camera lens, finishes the 200 meter in 23.99. The boys 200 meter won by a blazing Cameron White, who set a personal record with a time of 21.29. He's followed by teammates Richie Smith and Austin Gunter. Great race by Cameron White. Wanted to show out on his last day here at Vets. Speaking of showing out on your last day at Vets, what a wonderful race we had here in the 3200. Expected to be a race between Melissa Ibarra and Ruby Redart of Milliken. Rachel Pavey from Poly wanted to throw her hat in the ring too, and she hung with the leaders for the first mile here in the 3200 meter. You see lap by lap as Ibarra and Redart start to pull away. Eventually Ibarra pulls away from everyone, finishes in 11:27.04 for first place. Redart 19 seconds behind her, but Pavey hangs with it and is only a half second out of second place there. Great race by those runners. And then Cameron Pantoja and Andres Soleto trying to make it a clean sweep for the blue and gold. Pantoja finishes this 2-mile race in 9:28.76, Soleto in 9:31.03. And when you've run that hard together, you've earned the right to use each other as a leaning post, I guess. Walk that one off. 2-mile race will sting for a while. We go now to the final races of it's become evening now. You see what a long meet this was. The girls 4x4, Holly's got that great team of Coco Ndipigbor, who's got the baton now, Asia Walker, Adriana May, and Ariel Stevenson. They were out in front as expected. Not their best time of the year, but a 3:55.23 is certainly nothing to sneeze at. Wilson and Lakewood, way back there in the distance, are going to take second and third place respectively. So, the last race. This is literally 6 hours after the meet started, so everyone was pretty much ready for this to be the last race. Cameron White, Richie Smith, Shaq Howard, Miles Andrews for Poly running this 4x4. They are going to finish in 3:21.83 with Wilson, Lakewood, Milliken, and Compton behind them. Ladies and gentlemen, your final race of the 2011 Moore League regular season. Of course, just because the sun has gone down and the lights are blaring at Vets, that doesn't mean the season's over yet. We've still got CIF qualifying on the 14th, and of course the CIF championships on the 21st, and of course Masters and State after that. Track season's just getting going right here at GazetteSports.com.